Yo, what's up, gang? We back for another video. Look who we have here. We got your boy transforming first form Cell. So I'm actually glad they gave this guy an easy A to go along with the perfect Cell. Just because we needed this guy, bro. Like, Dokkan, congrats, we needed this guy. So he's doing a lot more now, and we'll get more into that when we get into his showcase. But this is the build that I have for him. So, sorry guys, I'm a little out of breath. Just had to hit some quick push-ups real quick. But yeah, I gave him 10 dodge, 11 crit, 18 additional. And I didn't want to go too crazy on the dodge just because he's already doing a lot of it. And I know the more dodge, the better. But some of these fights are like, they're probably gonna be doing a lot more dodge canceling fights, and I don't want this guy to be like a complete like loser out there. Same thing with like a lot of these other units. So yeah, that kind of justifies my 10 dodge right there. A little pathetic, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is the level 10 links 100% showcase for for first form Cell. So yeah, let's get into the video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and let's get it. All right, so luckily we got him on the first rotation. So let's see what he's doing now. All right, so key +1, attack and defense plus 250%. High chance of evading enemies' attack. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 170%. When facing 2 or more enemies, attack and defense plus 80%. Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack by 18%. When facing 3 or more enemies, attack and defense plus 70%. Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack by 17%. When HP is 50% or more, key +2. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Damage reduction rate. Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack by 17%. And starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, he absorbs Android 17. So yeah, like other characters, they want to keep the spirit of this guy alive. So he's basically doing a lot more when facing like more than just one enemy. Although we do have only one enemy we're facing right now. And look at his defense. Watch, he's at 434k defense, and this is with the domain up, linked up next to this guy. Yeah, and they have big bad bosses together, so that's literally perfect. The wall standing tall, what does that do? Attack plus 20. Okay. What happens if I put him in the first slot? What's he losing? He's only losing a little bit of attack, nothing crazy. Okay, so we'll do this for Cell. Let's do this. So yeah, just right out the gate, this guy's already looking kind of crazy. I do want to try and put him in front of some super attacks just to see how well he's gonna tank those. So what's he at? 22. Oh my gosh. Remember, this is with the domain up, everything. Okay, additional normal. Additional normal. Okay, so he only gave us 1. I mean, that 22 just right out the gate, that's actually a pretty good sign. Because now when he goes into his second form, we'll see what he's doing in his second form. I know this domain up for, well, I think it's like 5 turns. We're always gonna have it because we have like 2 perfect form cells. So we're just gonna have this up always. All right, so now let's see what. Okay, so he's at 471k defense. Then what's he doing in his second form? Okay, so now he's up to 280% attack and defense. He's guarding all attacks, and the damage reduction rate, chance of performing a crit, and chance of evading are at 17%. That's still the same. Attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 180. When facing 2 or more, he gets an additional attack and defense by 120. Then chance of performing a crit and chance of evading by 18%. When HP is 50% or more, key +1 launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. Then his damage reduction rate and chance of performing a crit and evading are up by 18% now. And then the next turn, he's going to absorb 18, and that's when we're going to get into Perfect Cell. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, his attack is actually pretty high. And, I mean, these guys are like perfect linking partners, especially with big bad bosses up. Like, that's a deadly combination right there. I'm not going to lie. So, okay. Yeah, so it's at 471k. I mean, that's still kind of low, but he does have the monster stats to go with it. So, it's actually not that big of a deal. What's he at? 29. So, hopefully he can give us an additional. Here's why I gave him the 18 additionals, right? Additional normal, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're not getting those high chances to additional. That's alright, because we're going to come back on his next turn, and then we're going to go into Perfect Cell. And that's when the crazy damage really starts. So just think of like first form and second form as like the precursor of like what's to come. So yeah, I'll come back when it's when we transform into Perfect Cell. All right, we finally got your boy out here. So let's see what Perfect Cell is doing. Okay, wow, he's at 715 or 716k defense. Okay, so this Perfect Cell, he is key +3 and attack and defense plus 400%, damage reduction rate, chance of performing a crit, and chance of evading enemies' attack by 35%. And he guards all attacks from 3 turns from the character's entry. When attacking with 12 or more key, defense, attack and defense plus 180. Then when HP is 50% or more, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies' attack up by 35%. So in theory, we're getting what, like a 70% chance to crit and a 70% chance to dodge. We're only getting 35% damage reduction. Holy shit, bro. Alright, so this is looking like a first slaughter right here. So we're gonna give first form Cell that. So 716k defense, 3.6 million attack. My goodness. This guy's a monster, man. I don't know I don't know what else to say. And then okay, we'll do this for Boo. So we'll see we'll see what he's looking like with the pressure in slot 1. Okay, so he dodges all that. So he's at 43. Okay, and then we have like a 70%. So okay, that was a 70% chance to crit. There's the additional. So now we're at 46 million. I mean, it seems like first form and second form are pretty lackluster until you get up to this guy. Now, this is when this cell starts bringing pain, baby. Come on, where's that super at, Kefla? Aw, he's scared. Aw, she's scared, bro, because she knew Cell was gonna dodge it. But I want to see him take it. That's the thing. I mean, with this dodge being so high, it might actually be hard for him to get tagged. I'm gonna have to go to like a dodge canceling fight just so I can see for myself. I mean, but from what I'm looking at so far, like 46 after like 2 supers, that's pretty good. Especially being as crazy as this guy is. Yeah, he's good so far. I like him, but like I said, we'll cut back to him when it's when he's back on rotation. Okay, so it seems like Boo got locked in the first slot, which is we didn't really want that. But the good thing is we did end up getting his active skill, so we're gonna negate everything in this turn anyway, which actually plays out. So yeah, we're gonna play this for Boo. Okay, so like I said, this actually works out perfectly. Because I know for sure Jiren was going to snipe Boo in that first slot. And if he sniped him, it would have been game over. So what's his defense at now? Still 716k. I mean, that might be a little lower when the domain runs out. But I mean, linked up next to that, both these cells linked up next to each other. Like, it's like a pretty banger rotation. We just need, bro, we need a super easy A. I say super easy A, the STR perfect form cell. And then we're in business. Okay, so now that's at 43 on his second rotation. What's this gonna be? Okay, there's a crit. Okay, now we're at 46 again. Yeah, this guy with his crit, like we can definitely melt like these enemies' HPs for sure. Additional normal, damn it. All right, but yeah, that's fine. This cell is looking pretty capable in my opinion. Like I said, I mean, I just knew that Boo was about to get sniped by Jiren. We could have got the KO revive, but I don't know. I didn't want to waste the turn. So, yeah, depending on how this next turn goes, we might... Okay, who got locked? He locked him in the last slot. Alright, boom. So 434k with the domain up. Let's see how he does on this rotation. So I'm gonna do this for him. Like I said, this is actually a good fight because we can really gauge like how well he's gonna be tanking these hits. So we're gonna do I mean, all these green orbs is kind of crazy. Like, we'd actually need the other cell out here for this. But let's see how he tanks these supers and normals. Yeah, you can't dodge this cell, so see how you do, bud. Woo! Okay, so we're back into one of these situations. So, like I said, I'm putting the pressure on Cell, so hopefully this isn't a hopefully it's not a super attack right there. But put some pressure on this boy, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what he can do. And you know, there's some situations he's obviously not going to be ideal for, but I just want to know for myself. Okay, so the normals he's fine. So he's back at 22. I just want to see him tank these supers. Okay, he actually gave me an additional, so now he's at 24. This is all going to help him in the long run. Oh, okay, super. So he did 2 supers. Now we're going to see what this is going to do to him. Okay, yeah, he's fine after he supers. It's just before he supers, that's where it gets a little shaky. Alright, boom. So we got him back on rotation. Now he's in his second form. Defense still looks the same. I mean, his attack was a little bit higher than the first time around. So this is my cell that actually revived. Okay, so I'll put... Should I put that's my cell right there? I mean... He's guarding and everything. Guarding with the extra damage reduction too. And then, I mean, my cell, well, I want to try and survive until we get to perfect form cell. So I'll have to do this. Yeah, I gotta do this. And then this cell, since my cell revived, he should survive any of these supers. Alright, well, let's see. Is he gonna survive or is he gonna die? Oh, so he can actually survive one of those. Alright. After he revives, he can survive one of those, but post super too. That's pretty fucking amazing. Being type disadvantage too. Yeah, these cells go perfect together. Mine's still not doing any damage. Well, I mean, it's gonna take him a while to get there, but yeah. All right, so now we get to see what second form Cell can do. Since we actually made it this far. So I would wonder if that super attack is coming. All right, so 35 million. Second form. So we're not going to see any dodges in here. Okay, nice little crit. Oh, and he does an additional. Okay, we're actually getting pretty lucky this time around. That was 37. Oh, I was about to say, the additional super. Okay, and he's not super attacking right here. And he's probably gonna super attack Boo. Oh, this guy can attack debuff him. I didn't even know that. Okay, we got 3 attack debuffs in, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, okay, I knew the super attack was coming right there. So second form Cell, I wish I would have seen him tank that. Ugh. Fuck. Alright, boom. So we have him on rotation again. I'm putting Kid Buu right here just because I know Kid Buu at least will be able to, you know, knock that shit back if he has to. Since so I wonder if his okay. Oh, he dodged it then. Oh, okay. Well, okay, it started off as a Ki Blast, so it wasn't really gonna. So Kid Buu couldn't nullify it, but we just got lucky right there, which is actually fine. So I think in this fight we'll actually get to see like perfect form Cell, just because that Goku fight, it is hard. I will say it is hard, but you know, this team is capable of surviving. We just have to get lucky, is what it comes down to. But this team just needs like another 1 to 2 more units for it to be like really like a powerhouse. So I'm thinking maybe like the yellow coin LR might actually do the trick. And you can actually dodge in this fight too. that's what also sends me. Yeah, so his defense can be lowered, but his attack will constantly go up. So that's what makes him a very dangerous enemy. But he can only super attack once. So he's not really like that crazy. Alright, so what's he at now? 471. So defensively, like, it's kind of what you expect. Okay, he can dodge it, so I want to see what he's gonna do in the first slot. And then we'll pop this for Cell. Alright, so let's see what your boy. Ah, okay, so he didn't dodge, so he's probably cooked right now. Is he though? Oh, he actually survived that shit. Wow, okay. Like I said, this Vegeta, he's not a blue Goku, so I wouldn't expect him to be hitting like as hard. Okay, so we're not getting lucky with the additionals. Additional normal. Okay. Well, it's actually good to know Cell could tank that. I did not know he would be able to tank that, but okay, so that puts it in perspective, like how good he really is as an easy A. So he dodges everything. He dodges every normal but the super. That's what pisses me off. I think it's one thing if you're getting tagged by a normal every now and then and dodging a super, but you got tagged by the super, which I'm kind of glad in retrospect we got to see. But dodging the normals, like that's just overzealous. But it's whatever. He tanked it, so all right. Wow, that's crazy. We actually got the domain right back up. Alright, so now we actually got all the cells out here. So what's he gonna be at? 773. Oh, he has all his links up. Oh shoot. He's really got all his links up. What is he missing? Okay, so say if I throw him off there, right? 690. So he doesn't. Oh, well, he has big bad bosses with him, but oh, Gentleman gives him that extra. Ooh, that's kind of scary though. Just because I know that super's coming in the first slot. Let's see. What if I do that? Oh, so okay. Well, he's not really missing anything then. Yeah, sure, he gets the extra attack buffs, but what is he missing? Oh, so that's shocking speed that gives him that additional 5. Okay. So yeah, then this is cool. Yeah, we can do this. Do this. Your boy's at 773, and he has a 70% chance to dodge. So let's see if he's gonna dodge any of these supers. Yeah, and he dodged. Perfect. All right, so now he's at 43. So I mean, this cell he's pretty consistent. Maybe not in super attacks, but he's pretty consistent in like the numbers that he's putting up. So we've seen like 43, 46 like numerous times. Can you see one more? No. Damn. I mean, yeah, when he comes out to his perfect form, he's literally that guy. Like Cell, like AGL Cell is like the fucking unit that this team needed. They needed this guy. Like without this AGL Cell, they wouldn't be thriving right now like they are. I'm actually excited because now I can use this team in battle hardened formidable foes and actually like come out with a dub. All right. Now, no matter what, this Cell is always going in the first slot. No matter what, because like I said, the pressure's on him now. So now that we actually have him to like an acceptable numbers, I just want to see how well he's gonna do. I think that's pretty fair, right? Because now what's he gonna look like when he's not? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what's he gonna look like when he's not dodging the super? I mean, at this point, when it's a non-dodge canceling fight, like this guy is pretty like fucking insane. Like he's 2 for 2 on dodging those super attacks. Come on, give me like a third super. I want to see what those numbers are looking like. Come on, third super. Okay, so now it's 48. I think he crit like on all of them. So under the right setup, like he could really be like in the 50s. Wow. Yeah, I like him. He's good. And like I said before, he's the perfect fit for this team. The perfect fit. Bro, I'm waiting on the super. I want him the super. So... okay, so... we're also going to see what his defense is looking like without the domain up. That plays a big part in it, too. Alright, so we're going to do this. Dude, okay, he's 3 for 3. I can't be mad at it, but fuck, dude. I want to see you get tagged. I'm trying to see what that damage do, though. Additional normal. That fucking sucks. Alright. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Like, he's good. Like, I don't... like, 10 dodge. I think that was pretty good for him. Because it's not really, like... he's 3 for 3 for me right now. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. But, like... I want to see this guy get supered, at least. Since he's in his perfect form. See how much that does. But, I mean, we'll skip back to that when the, we'll skip back to him when his rotation comes back around. Okay, so now that domain isn't up, what's he at now? So now he's at 550k. Yeah, okay, so that domain really did him justice. His defense isn't looking as high now, so... like I said, we finna put some pressure on this boy. And we'll also see how well his numbers are gonna be looking like, too, because... without that domain, I mean... with the domain up, we'll see if it was saving him or not. I mean, he hasn't gotten tagged yet, but we'll see. Come on, super him. Okay, cool. Now we get to see how well he's gonna do. Let's see if the domain was saving him. It was. Alright, ladies and gents, that was the EZA showcase for AGL Transforming Cell. Now, honestly, this guy is like a fucking monster. Like, I like him, even though he got he got caught for like 2 million, you know, damage right there. If his defense procs, I mean, he was 3 for 3. It wasn't until after the domain hit to where he didn't dodge, but Cell was 3 for 3 on those, so I mean, you got to put some respect on it. You know what I mean? His first form and second forms are a little lackluster unless you know you are facing multiple enemies. Whoops. Yeah, so first form is only more powerful when you're facing more than one enemy. Same with second form, that's where he gets like all the extra buffs. But dude, perfect form Cell, this guy's insane, bro. We didn't get to see his rage form. Huh. That's the one thing we didn't get to see, is his rage form. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. We'll be able to get it in other videos, so this isn't going to be the only chance we're not going to see it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is AGL transforming Cell. Like I said, I give him like a solid like 9 out of 10. Like, he's exactly what this team needed. All we need is just another super easy A for this team and we'll be straight. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.